All right, Paulette.
Yes.
So definitely, you're satisfied with the monthly payment, correct? Which is $95.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Okay. So we ran the information. Okay, $95 is a monthly payment. Okay, I'm running the information, and definitely, you did tell me that you have the $95 with you. So the total that they're requesting today is $150 to $220. Okay. Now this is definitely the minimum. This is what the insurance company requires to activate your policy. It covers the first month, and it leaves you with 11 payments of $65. How does this sound?
And that's the total to start today?
Yeah, technically this is roughly an estimate for the initial payment, $150 to $220. That's roughly what you're looking at. Once again, it covers the first month, and it leaves you with monthly payments of $65.
But like, what's the total to start the policy?
Oh, the total? I could definitely run the information. Are you okay with the $150 to $220? Is that something that you feel that you could do today? And remember, this is definitely the lowest option that we have. What we do is we technically find the lowest annual premium. Okay, that's technically what I call it. So, if you ask me, what the option consists of, it offers the lowest monthly payment and something reasonable as far as today's payment. Now today, $150 to $220, that's technically what the insurance company is requesting. It covers the first month. It allows you to leave with insurance as of today. And it leaves you with the monthly payment of $95. So are you okay with the $150 to $220? Is that something that you could do today?
I mean, it's okay, but I just want to know what the total is going to be.
Okay, that's fine. And I don't want you to worry about the total. We'll review it in a couple minutes. Once again, I'm just giving you information. We'll discuss different options, and we'll choose the best option. Now, before we continue, I want to make sure that we're on the same page. Okay. Now, are you okay paying $150 to $220 today to start your policy? Once again, I'll give you the total. I don't want you to worry about the total. Either way, by you telling me if you're satisfied or not, it's not changing anything. You're not committing to anything. There's no commitment whatsoever with us. I am giving you the lowest company out of 70 different options that we have. Okay, so definitely, once again, my goal is to make sure that you're okay with the $150 to $220, and obviously that you're able to make a payment of $150 to $220 today.
I mean, the 150 is okay. I don't know about the 220.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. And either way, once again, what I usually tell customers is the following: communication is very essential in anything, in any type of relationship. Okay? The relationship that we have is obviously a agent to customer, right?
Right.
So my goal is to help you as much as I can. My job is to make sure that you leave satisfied, not only with the options, but also with service. Okay, so I want to make sure that we're on the same page. Now, let's assume that, and you said you have roughly around $150 today.
Yeah.
So you could definitely make a payment of $150 today.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now the reason why I'm asking you, because it does seem like the payment's going to be roughly within the 150s, 150 to 220. So let's say, for example, if you have minimum of 150 today, then definitely that's more than enough for us to help you today. Okay, you can leave with insurance, and then if there's a balance, then we could definitely give you some time to make the difference. Okay. So once again, today we'll definitely get you started with at least minimum of 150. I still need to run the rest of the information to determine exactly what the total is going to be. But at least as of today, with the 150, you'll leave with insurance, and if there's a balance, I'll give you some time.
So is it 150 or 220? The total?
Well, the total. I'll run the information. Technically, the way we work, there's different steps. So let's just imagine. Have you ever filled any type of application?
Yes.
Like maybe for a house or for an apartment, or maybe getting a car, or an application online, an employment application. Okay, or let's say you're getting a credit card, for example. You want to apply for a credit card. That's an application.
Right.
So technically, it has different steps.
Right.
For example, you submit basic information, then they're going to ask you more questions and more questions until all the steps are completely done. Okay. So as far as the process that we take. Before the system gives me the exact total for today, it's giving me an approximate of 150 to 220.
Okay.
Now the total should be within the 150 to 220. So
Okay.
it could be anywhere from 150 to 220. In your situation, you said you do have the 150 today. You're able to make a payment of 150. So what I could do is I could run the information. Once again, there's no commitment. We'll run the information. We'll get the total, and then we could definitely take it from there. But at least, you know, based on what you're telling me, you're okay making a payment of 150 today, and you're also, in one way or another, satisfied with the 150 to 220. Correct? We could always work with you with a balance. So, you know, once again, the most important part is that you're gonna leave with insurance as of today, and also we're helping you with your budget. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So technically, if you tell me all you could do for insurance is 150, I'm not gonna come back and tell you, look, I need $200 today. Does that make sense?
Right.
Because my job is to try to work with you. Once again, we were talking about communication a couple minutes ago. So if you tell me what you have available, then my job is to try to help you find an option that we could use within your budget.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, let me run the information so we could, so the system could generate the total.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.